what a comeback it was. What a great comeback that it was. And guys, this is just what we call the remontada in Spanish. Remontada, and they did it in the dying minute of the game against Celta Vigo. As I told you in the match preview, this game was going to be very difficult because as we know that Celta Vigo, they are always very complicated to play. Every time they play Barcelona, it's like they are another team. It's like a whole different team that we are playing. I don't know how they manage to do that, but every time they play Barcelona, they are just transformed and they are literally another kind of football, another kind of team. But today, in today's game that we know, we see from what we have seen, they were like very defensive. They were playing with 5 behind the line and 3 and also 2 up front. It's like they were playing defensive and waiting for those counter-attack. It's like they were very effective in that, and that was really a good problem for us. The good set was that having the possibility to go past that 5 defensive line that they were having. It's like Rafa Benitez, he worked on it very well and it was working till the end of the game. But fortunately for us, we managed to get past that block and we were like very efficient in the dying minute, even though we have some of our players missing like clear chances like Ferran Torres. I thought he was going to, he had the equalizer like twice in the game. I don't know what was going wrong actually today. It's like everybody decided to have like a bad day on the same game. It's like Frankie de Jong who sustained an injury. We hope that it's nothing serious actually. And also we are having Romeo who's like very slow. It's like his decision was like making the decision was very difficult for him. He was always like overthinking and also that was really annoying and very dangerous in a dangerous situation because every time they're coming 2 on him and that makes it very difficult for us to get the ball very fast, to move the ball from one side to another in a very fast way. That was a big problem. And hopefully we managed to get the victory. We managed to get like those 3 goals in the dying minute. Thanks to Gavi, to Lewandowski, Cancelo, and the whole team like coming together. Rafinha, he was like very essential in those goals, especially the second one. He managed to get the ball. Lamine Yamal, he was not that bad. He was very interesting. And we know that actually for his age and his physical structure, he's not that strong to face those defenders. And most of the time, I think that the referee, he's not taking into consideration that the boy who was playing there, he's just 16, and sometimes he cannot compete against those players like in a physical condition. He cannot compete against them, and you have to take that into consideration. But I think the referees, they are not taking that into consideration, and every time they just, it's like it's very unfortunate for him. But I hope that he's going to go very fast and like be very strong. His very physical structure, it can be very very interesting. That can help him like in certain situations, but this time around it was very difficult for him. And Felix, he was just very, it was interesting. In the first half, he was having some problems, some issues to get the ball. It's like what he wanted to do was very difficult for him because the player that he was having behind him was not that interesting. Is Marcos Alonso. Alonso, we know that he cannot like take the line and try it like to combine with him as Balde did. Is obviously that was the big problem actually in that specific area, that the player that we are having there were not that interesting, and that's make us like a little bit very slow because it's like in terms of decision making, the players like Marcos Alonso is kind of very slow, and Romeo was very difficult for us, and Ferran Torres was having a very bad day today, and things were not working out for him, and we hope that will just for this game and the next game we are going like to see another kind of player in our team, like the kind of Ferran Torres. We know that actually he is very different, he is very interesting, and we hope that he's going to be he's going to be back at his best very soon. And players like Cancelo, we have to talk about Cancelo. What he did today was just incredible, and that assist that he managed to get, the way that he saw that pass, like he had the intelligence to make the cross behind. That was really incredible. I was thinking about that he was going to play it for Joao Felix up front, and all the Celta players, they were anticipating, and he managed to get that back to Lewandowski. That was really incredible, and the goal that he had, and what a pass from Gavi. That was just incredible. That's what we want to see from Gavi. We know that he is very talented, but everything that he do, the the engagement. Like, he's always going out there and he's going to give all out on the pitch. He's not going to manage anything. He's going to do everything on the pitch. But we know that he got those qualities. He's a very talented player. He know how to play football. It's not just about the physical state, the physical condition, and also the intensity. He's someone he know how to play football. And that pass from Gavi was just incredible. And the way that he saw Cancelo on that move, I'm still here. I'm wondering, like, how I could see that. It's just, if it was a player like Pedri or Gundogan or Frankie de Jong, I could have understood. But Gavi, I thought that he was not. I know that he's talented, but sometimes he's just like, he's in a hurry. He's always like trying to make it very fast, and he ended up not having that kind of calm that we call it in Spanish, like the pausa, to have that calmness before making that move. But this time around, he was like very perfect in his decision, and that was really incredible for Barcelona. Great performance from the team. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, he was very present for us, even though he conceded 2 goals, and we cannot take that. We cannot blame him, because we know that, he was in a position that he could not do anything. But his overall performance was just very incredible. He had good save. He saved us on several occasions. That was really interesting. And in the middle, Gundogan, he was very interesting. And Lewandowski, as always, he's here when we really need him. And that's the luxury of having players like Lewandowski in your team, because every time you do need them, they are here. They can deliver. They can give you what you need. Like scoring 2 goals in the 9 minutes, we were like down to 2 goals, and he managed to score 2 goals in just 5 minutes. That was just incredible. Good performance from Lewy, and we hope that he's going to keep that momentum to the next games. We know that in the preseason, some people were saying like they were worrying about the fact that Lewandowski was kind of very slow, and he was not like, his decision making was like he was like kind of very, he was not in a good shape. But we know that Lewandowski is kind of diesel cars. It's like, it's very difficult to get them started, but once they start, they are not going to stop. And that's the thing about Lewandowski, and I hope that he's going to maintain that momentum with the team. Actually, he got 5 goals and 3 assists in LaLiga, in 6 LaLiga games. That is just incredible for him, and we hope that he's going to get more goals and help us get more points in the following games. Good performance from the team. I think that for this one, Xavi, he knew that like sometimes making changes can be interesting, but you have to be very careful with those changes, otherwise you're going to regret it. And today we almost regret it, because we almost lost the game to Vigo. And now we need to be very cautious about it. He needs to be very cautious about it and think twice before making any decision about the rotation. And Arozo also, sorry, I forgot to talk about it. He got like, he was back today, his first appearance since he got that injury. And very interesting also, Arojo. All the time he was here, he was present. It's like every time he got on the pitch, he make himself felt like he let the opponent know that I'm here now. You can't. You have like a competition, because I'm here. I'm not going to let you do what you think he's going to do. Like, he made it very clear to us first, and that was a great move from Arozo. And also, I like the overall performance of the team. Lamine Yamal, very good. Cancelo, impressive. And Joao Felix, he can do better. He had that assist for Lewandowski. That's the thing about the players, those talented players, because they can surprise you at any moment. And that's like that pass that he made to Lewandowski, that was just incredible for the first equalizer. That was just incredible. And we love that to see our team react in the way that they did, because in certain, like back in the days, a few years ago, Barcelona like losing 2-0 into the 80th minute and managing to get 3 goals in 9 minutes. It was just something that we could not imagine. It was impossible. So a lot of people were thinking that they're going to lose the game, you're going to lose it to Vigo, but fortunately for us, we managed to get the 3 points. That's very important for us. 3 more points. Actually, we are on the top of the league. We're waiting for Real Madrid to do their job. They are going to play against Atletico Madrid tomorrow on Sunday. That will be a very good game for us. We have to see and what to wait and see if we can maybe catch up on them and maybe like have the same amount of points if they manage to get a draw or to lose the game. We hope that we're going to stay at the top of the league, but guys, I think the most important thing we did our part, and that's the most important. After we said we respect everybody, but just let's do our thing and not focus on other. If you every time you're winning, just keep winning. Don't focus on the rivals or anything. Just keep winning. That's the most important thing. Good victory for Barcelona. 3 more points. Good game. See you in the next video. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. See you in the next video. Ciao.